to today's video. It is Sunday today, so obviously if you watched last week's video, I smashed out a rebuild on this thing, and yeah, we made it to round 3 of the Drifting SA Championship. So yeah, I haven't done any of the rounds this year. This is my first round this year. Yeah, what better time to start round 3? I don't know, I guess so. But yeah, welcome to today's video. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Yeah, so welcome to today's video, and let's see how we do. My goal today, hopefully, if everything goes to plan, I'd like to make top 8. I've never made top 8 at Drifting SA round before, but to me, Drifting SA is the pinnacle of drift in Australia at the moment. There's the drivers here are the bee's knees, so if I can make it to top 8, I'll be stoked. But yeah, that's my goal. Let's see how we go. Track layout, it's a bit hard for me to get used to it, to be honest. It's yeah, not the normal layout we use, so I'm trying to enter a little bit later, so one more lap, we'll get there. Definitely need to pick up my chase game, but once I work out the lines and the transition points and stuff, we'll give it. I should fix my steering wheel so it's straight. I should do that after this. Reminder to myself. That's not straight. Straight. Not straight. Straight. thing. Is it? I couldn't catch you though either. Alright, so I'm about to do another practice run. Trying to get my chase line down, so I need to go later on the dive and be a little more aggressive. So come on, Jared. Only a couple laps left of practice, so I need to pull my finger out and sort it out. Better, baby. I'm taking a second to try and get out of the wind once again out here at Mallala. So as you've seen, we are here for round 3 of the Drifting SA Championship. Everything's blowing away. Yeah, didn't do any of the rounds this year so far, so this is the first one for me. It's been a while since I've done a Drifting SA round, so yeah, getting used to it slowly. So that is a wrap on practice. The Corolla could be faster, to be honest. And it is hard getting grip out of 15-inch tyres. Obviously, I'm only on a 195 50-15, and the car still weighs 1,100-ish kilos with me in it, like maybe a little bit more. So it is kind of hard to try and get on top of the grip and just try and get a little bit of side bite out of it. I tried no sway bar. I tried sway bar because a trick is to drop your sway bar to get some side bite out of it. And to be honest, I didn't really notice it. It just got a little bit unstable, so I put that back on. And I'm just inching down in tyre pressure slowly. I'm down to like 22 PSI, but you can't really go any lower than that with a 9-inch rim and a 195 tyre because it starts to pop off the bead. Now we're into battles. Drifting SA run qualifying battles. So basically you'll go with another driver and you'll both be scored, say, out of 10. I don't know, I'm not sure what they exactly score it out of, but basically you'll both be scored out of 10, so you both can do really well in qualifying. If you do a sick lead and a sick chase, you'll both get scored well, sort of thing. So yeah, it is different. Do I prefer over regular qualifying when you just do a single run and get scored out of 100, say? I'm not sure. It's it's good to have a mixture of things. Like I grew up
learnt all my driving with the original qualifying, so yeah, it's a little bit different, but I enjoy it either way. Lots more battles. More battles is more fun, so it is. Yeah, I'm not sure who I'm going against, but yeah, let's get into some qualifying battles and let's see how we go. Hopefully I'll pull my finger out for that as well. I've got to get aggressive on the dive on entry. I've got to be on their doors on entry, so I've just got to get used to that, and then yeah, we'll see how we go. So that battle, bit hard to judge because he moved right after the pace cones where you're not supposed to. So it put me off a little bit on the entry. And then he took a real shallow line on turn 2, so I lost a bit of ground there, but overall not too bad. That was his like first or second lap in that car, so pretty good considering he broke his car in practice, so he was just borrowing someone else's car to do the battle. Alright, it's absolute worst case scenario. It just bucketed down. As you can see, everything's wet. I don't have windows. I don't have my window wipers on because I didn't think it was going to rain. So I haven't driven the track in the wet, and we're about to go do the second part of this battle in the wet. So it is going to be sketchy as heck. Don't know what the outcome's going to be of this one. Hopefully this rain disappears reasonably quick so I can see out of my windscreen. As you can see, it's very wet and it's only going to get worse. That's why I'm parked this way on the track, not this way, because the rain's coming from that way and it's going straight in, so. Mallala is very slippery. Yep. Lucky I got my heat waves on because it is protecting my eyeballs. Oh, Mallala, I don't know about you. Sometimes I don't like it. I tell you what, the volunteers though, all these guys working today, doing an excellent job. Imagine working at this. Oh my gosh. Alright, my visibility is about 6%. And it's not getting any better. I don't have wipers either. Yeah, I know. Alright, so it is genuinely undrivable in the wet. That's how slippery it is. So, Mallala sucks. Heading out for my next qualifying battle, and
exact opposite to what they're looking for on the entry. They want like no minimal handbrake and stuff, but I've got no choice. Once again, I haven't driven the track. I'm just trying to learn where the grip is and where the grip isn't. So I'm just doing a nice lazy entry just so I can at least drift the full course. I've seen your bonk. So the entry's dry, straight is dry, entry's dry. The first half of the first turn's dry, and then it gets wet between the transition between 1 and 2, and then there's a little wet patch on the start and towards the end of turn 2, but it's pretty dry. So
Oh, is it really quick again?
yeah. So I entered that full speed again, but then I was just a little bit lazy on the straight line and handbrake and turned in just on the entry just to make sure that it was settled. So there you go.
Did you get that belt taut?
Your belt?
Yeah. I can't get the lap belt taut. It's sitting up through the hole. Is that maxed out?
That has a rock in it.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
No, bad.
Round's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Those corner lights I call it like 10 bucks or something. We're back for round 3 of the battle. So this is part 3 of qualifying. So this has been very drawn out over several hours. To be honest, it was a bit of a, it's been a while. Where are you off to? I think I'm supposed to be up against Matt Bennett this time. So he's got a 1.5J or 2J blue S13 with wide stab in it. But I haven't seen him yet. So unless I'm against Stewie maybe, I'm not sure. So, all right, change of plans. I'm going against Stewie Bryant in the Terminator 32, so this should be good. There's some like oil or coolant on the straight.
There's oil or coolant on
Yeah,
the
I presume Jack got towed or something. I don't know if anyone knows. Hopefully the commentary's been alright today. It's been so windy, so sorry about the wind noise. I can't do much about it, unfortunately. So yeah, I made it to the top 8. So I think I qualified 7th. So I just scraped in. So to be honest, I haven't been happy with any of my laps today. I know I'm just harsh on myself probably, but yeah, since it rained, I'm just very all over the place. So I want to try and get on top of a few of those laps. So I'm up against Sam Mudge from Victoria. He's very good, so it'll be good. It'll be good for me to push myself and drive a bit better. So, but stoked on top 8. So yeah, from here on, who cares what happens? I'm here for a good time. You. That's how you drive! That was sick. Pull your finger out, boy, and drive like that all the time. Well, that ruined that battle. Deviated the tyre of all things. 222 PSI too low. Bugger. DB.
Does that put you out?
It will, yeah. I did a sick chase as well on him. 17. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, spewing. That doesn't feel right. That ain't gonna come off easy. Hang on, that ain't gonna come off easy. What's it catching on this brake one? Yeah.
that is that. So I mean, chasing grip there at the end. I let my tyres down to 22 PSI from 24 and debeated the tyre. I was probably like half a metre to a metre off the line, and there's a bit of a like rough spot in the concrete and the track. So it's annoying, but at the same time, I did such a good chase run on him. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't let my 2 PSI. That's all it takes, you know what I mean? If I didn't let my tyres down that much, I wouldn't have been able to get that proximity on him. Yeah, when I was chasing. So you got to take this. Sometimes this happens. Disappointed that I got knocked out from a debeated tyre, but at the same time, super pumped that I made top 8. Engine in the Corolla is running absolutely schmick. Sounds so good. So yeah, pumped all that work out this week, and it paid off. So I'm definitely pretty stoked with that. So the Corolla's a little worse for wear. So when I debeated this wheel, this tyre, and then yeah, Sam, Red S13 there, he got into the side of me a bit, so it was actually pretty good. It must have been wheel-on-wheel contact because it didn't really do too much. Like I said, this was, yeah, it may have been that little dent just there maybe. But yeah, ripped the tyre off. So, but these things happen. You can't do much about it. I'll learn from it and I'll come back. Am I going to do next round? I'm not sure yet. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to. I don't have the time off yet for that weekend, and it's the two events in 2 days that weekend. So it's a big weekend, lots of tyres and stuff. So it's kind of a big dollar weekend, which will be at the Tailem Bend. But whether I get to that event or not, I'm not sure yet. I'll work that out as we go. So, but yeah, the little trooper, the Corolla, absolutely, yeah, still singing. Stoked on it. Sorry about all of the wind noise today. It was terrible weather today. So all the fans and volunteers and everything that stuck it out today, good on you guys, because yeah, it was shit weather, to be honest. It was not good. That's it for this week's video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.